Let me make
Ready?
sure. Wait. Ooh, I lower my chair so I can speak directly into the microphone.
Oh, so that way you can look away to breathe.
And sniff. Okay.
I see where you're coming from. Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't trust you to come, to get anywhere on time. I expect you to follow through on anything, but I don't expect you to be there when I want you to.
If I said, Matt, I feel good today, would you trust me?
I guess that's the answer.
Would you like to know how I started my day today?
Please tell me.
It was a very classic Brad thing. I woke up at 6 a.m.
And you pissed yourself.
I woke up at 6 a.m. and I pissed all over myself.
God damn it.
No. I woke up at 6 a.m. with my nose bleeding.
Oh, that sounds about right, yeah.
Just from, just sleeping.
That's a typical Brad thing is nosebleeds, my back hurts, and
my back does hurt.
Why does this girl keep texting me?
Oh my god. Classic Brad things. No, nobody texts. No, the only person who texts me now is Ani, and it's great.
Well, right, but I've known you before, Ani, so it's always been like why is this woman still here?
I wouldn't put it in such terms, but yeah, that's accurate.
It's been years. It's been years removed, so I feel like we can talk about it in a way that's like ugly to most people.
Talk about what?
Women.
Okay. I sort of missed the start of the sentence, so I don't know if we're on the same page right now.
The Tinder people. We can talk about them however we want.
Yeah.
You're far removed from them. Yeah. But anyway, so you woke up this morning, your nose was bleeding, typical.
Yeah.
Continue.
Well, it's one of those things too where it's like, ooh, my nose I wake up, ooh, my nose sure feels drippy. So I give it the old knuckle touch. Mm-hmm. Look at my knuckle. Oh, it's blood.
You say "Sue whoop."
I go, ugh. So I have to, run to my bathroom or get to my bathroom quickly, and stop it with tissues and just let it do that. And then I was just up from that point. Went to my fridge, grabbed a Soylent.
Is today Monday or Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday.
Oh, I was about to say that's a shitty way to wake up on a Monday.
It's a shitty way to wake up on a Tuesday.
I guess, but I don't know. Like Tuesday's like middle of the week, so I feel like that's just easy to deal with. You wake up on a Monday, you're like, oh, fuck, this is how everything is, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, so ended up waking up earlier today, getting to work earlier than usual. So.
And then you left earlier than usual.
Yeah, I did leave a little earlier than usual.
Did you fuck anything up today or no?
No, didn't fuck anything up today. One of my coworkers who leaves at 4 o'clock every day. He comes super early, leaves at 4 every day, just to go be with his family and whatnot. he didn't leave at 4 today, and I thought he did. He sits directly across from me, and I can't see him behind my monitors. Okay. And it was approaching 5 p.m., and I hear him speak, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you're still here? I couldn't believe it. It blew me away.
Nothing better than The Office.
Yeah, I was just about to say, there's this today's office talk.
And see, so there, I guess that's like the difference between like how you and me work. So you're surprised that anyone is there like after 5, like, oh, what is this guy who has a family and a whole life? What is he still doing here?
Yeah.
And you're just like, well, I'm gonna continue on with my day, and I'm gonna go home and survive.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy, you know. You're still working your job, and it's more than I'll ever know. Not discrediting you.
Yeah.
But I woke up this morning around, I don't know, 8 o'clock-ish. I get up to make my wonderful girlfriend coffee.
Nice.
And I get a text from somebody who I work with. And let me just read you this verbatim, because I feel like word for word, it's better what I'm going to say than like any type of emotion I'm going to have behind this. So I get a text at 8:19 this morning.
Okay.
Hey, Matt, I don't know if I heard wrong yesterday, but I wanted to let you know because it made me mad. Did you have some type of resignation letter written out? Because... All right, let's try this again. Hey, Matt, I don't know if I heard wrong yesterday, but I wanted to let you know because it made me mad. Did you have some type of resignation letter written out? Because blank was telling blank about it yesterday, and I thought it was messed up. She was throwing at someone under the bus like that, and I wanted to warn you if it's true.
What?
So I joke about quitting my job all the time, but I never quit. Like anybody else, like I feel like my job is harder than like most jobs on the fucking planet.
Yeah.
And so, but I joke with my friends who I feel like I work with about quitting all the time.
Right.
And so, you know, I feel like I've been a little bit more serious about it lately than I usually am, but I'm still always joking because like, how am I not going to make money? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, you know, I joke about it maybe way too much.
Mm-hmm.
So I replied, in all honesty, no, I don't, LOL. I joke about it all the time, which I guess would make it seem like it's true, but it's really just an empty threat until I actually feel like quitting.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's blank saying it, I'm not surprised at all. I don't know why she'd say anything.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I'm gonna break right here because Princess is whining, so I'll come right back.
Okay. I don't know what Matt's editing process is like, so I have no idea if he'll like check to see if I'm talking right here. But if he does, then maybe he'll leave this in, or maybe he's back right now.
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
All right. Third text reads, they were all just talking shit in the back yesterday and it was immature. I thought I'd let you know. I replied, thanks for letting me know. It's real immature to say the least. Let me be a little petty here, but do you remember anything else that was said, or does it boil down to them being catty about a fake quit? My friend replies, not really. Blank and the new manager were just talking about how everyone here is replaceable, and I said, that is the most ill-informing shit I've ever heard. My friend replies, I know, right? I'm glad they think so highly of us.
Yikes.
So this is how I started my morning. After this weekend working an almost 12-hour shift, I'm irreplaceable. There's like nobody else. Sure.
Or that's what they're saying.
Right. And anybody's replaceable. I'm not going to take that away from any sentence at all. Like if anyone quits a job, it's easy to replace anybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not easy to replace my quality of work.
Right.
And I feel like that's where I got the offense from.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, I'm always able to be replaced, whether it's, like, you know, being the favorite child or somebody's significant other. Like, duh, I can always be subbed out for somebody else.
Right.
But you're telling me my quality of work can get subbed out for somebody else? You're out of your damn mind.
You know what you should do?
Tell me.
Quit.
Okay. That's what I'm thinking about.
Move to Seattle.
Okay, I like this.
Work for one of the local coffee shops.
Okay.
Because they'll treat you better.
Yeah, absolutely.
End of plan.
Okay, cool. I'm with that.
Live near me, but not with me.
Now, why do you say that?
I like to have my dick out. In my home.
And jerk off at the Space Needle.
Jerk off at the Space Needle.
Just let me know, because I feel like I live more of a life than you, so I could just leave the house. Like, I could just go to the bar that's down the street, just text me, like, with the sock emoji, because, like, there's no, like, sock on the door thing.
Yeah.
Just text me the sock emoji, and I'm like, well, all right, I guess I'll get another beer then.
Yeah.
And I won't sit on the couch.
Well, if you lived here, you'd have to take over my second room, which is where my...
That's fine. Again, I live more of a life than you. So while you're out gaming, I'll be out just fucking doing anything else.
I do that shit all night, dude.
That's fine. Like, you act like I can't, like, sleep.
Can you sleep?
I can sleep. I don't like doing it, but I can do it.
Yeah. You could live with me, I guess.
Yeah. Please? Because it's
right.
really, like, just everything that I have to deal with here, like, I'd much rather deal with, I don't know, like, if I'd rather deal with it, like, living in Seattle, but I just want to be gone. Like, I don't know what it is, like, I don't know if it's, like, an Inland Empire thing just to get bent out of shape over the littlest shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really all, like, anybody who has a job here, that's just what they do.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty tired of that. Like, I'd rather work somewhere where, like, there's a decent amount of staff to where it's like, oh, like, somebody called off. And then it's like, oh, well, that's cool. Like, we're not busy. Or, oh, we can get Brian to come in. Like, he doesn't do anything, and he loves working here. So he could just come in and work, like, a 4-hour shift. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the place that I work for currently is, like, always trying to just cut down to the littlest thing. To the point where, and you've realized this, to where if you, like, try to bang the straw out of the sleeve,
Mm-hmm.
which is a thing that I think most people do, it breaks now instead of just being fine.
Right.
And so if they're already cutting cost on product, imagine where they're cutting cost on labor and things like that.
Right. I hate
And
those
guess who
fucking straws, man.
I do too, honestly.
Bullshit straws.
I honestly, like I said, like, I bought myself a reusable cup, and like that shit, like that straw just does not break. It's still plastic because fuck the earth. But
cheap
it
shit.
don't break. It don't break.
You need a metal straw.
Well, they don't sell those there. So until the day that they start selling the nickel straws, I'm all for it.
So what's going on with Chicago?
There's just a million things going on with Chicago. You know, I think I'll end up there eventually, and my life will be a million times better. I will say this is the first year that I don't think I will be there in September.
Really?
Isn't that a crazy thing, right?
Didn't you already buy your Riot Fest ticket?
No.
Oh.
So for the listener at home,
Wait.
I've been attending Riot Fest / going to Chicago ever since 2014. I've been there once this year. I guess technically twice if you count the couple days after New Year's that I was there. But I think this Riot Fest I'm not going.
I thought you already had a ticket.
No.
What?
Did you get a ticket?
Yes, I got I thought we both
What?
got them. Like, what do you mean? You always get them when they do like the holiday pre-sale.
No, I don't.
You do.
Wait, you have a ticket?
Yes, I have a 3-day pass. Plus, I have a 1-day pass. Because did you hear what happened?
Oh, about like the
Ticket Fly got like breached and.
Oh, so you have an extra ticket just to go?
And no, well, I have a 3-day pass that I bought, and I have a +1 ticket for a day.
For the whole weekend?
For 1 day, 1-day ticket.
I'll go.
Well, no, that was supposed to be for on East.
God damn it!
And then I was like, oh, me, Matt, Tori, and on East living it up in Chicago. I thought I was gonna stay with you.
What?
I figured you would have moved there, and
you're not wrong. Like, I imagined we would have been there already.
Yeah, I mean, and even if not, then I still figured we were all gonna go and like stay with Mo or whatever.
What, dude? That's crazy. Not like okay, like. All right,
but here's the thing: I only wanted to go because to go with you guys like we do every year. Like the lineup is ass. Why would I go?
The lineup is trash.
I'm not gonna go by myself. What the fuck? I might just sell my ticket then if you guys aren't going.
Damn, maybe. Like,
if you're looking for a Riot Fest 3-day pass, hit me up. I'll sell it for like half price, to be honest.
That lineup is so fucking bad, dude.
If any of our Chicago friends want to go, I'll sell it for like real cheap.
Like I just had a feeling that this year wasn't gonna be good.
And it's not.
No, like the only band, like Tori and I have talked about this, like the only band that we would have wanted to see is Interpol.
Yeah. Well,
and I feel like we might, like, we've said this too, like the day that Interpol plays, like we might just, like, once they start selling the single day tickets, we'll go.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. This is the first year that it's actually like, it's not being like, it's not a spectacle that we're all going to Chicago together.
Yeah, well, okay. You know what you should do instead?
Tell me.
Come to Seattle, like, that weekend.
In September?
Yeah.
You know what? Kai and I have been kicking around that idea.
Because On East already got the time off to come to Chicago. Well, I haven't bought the flights yet. And I was actually, like, I don't know, I was almost kicking around the idea of not going this year anyway, even if you were going. But I was like, I don't want to, like, disappoint Matt and, like, ruin our, like, yearly trip. But I was just like, oh, man, I got to buy a flight for me. I got to buy a flight for On East. Like, this is going to be expensive. I've been flying a lot lately, so, like, I've been feeling bad about spending money on all these flights.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm honestly down not to go to Riot Fest this year. I'd like to still try to make a trip to Chicago sometimes this year, but maybe later. Like,
I feel that way too. I mean, that's the hard part of it too, because it's like the fact that I haven't moved out there already.
Yeah.
And like, if I don't move there in September, it's obviously coming to like the scary part of like having to move out there during the winter.
Right.
And it's not moving to Chicago in the winter I'm worried about. I'm more worried about driving out there like during that time. Because like middle America is always like fucking like, black ice roads and shit like that. And we're going to be driving a rental.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. Like, I wish we were there already. Like, we already have, like, we have an apartment in mind, and there's still, like, apartments, like, every day that still get posted up.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know. Let me throw this out there to the listening public. If you have a good job in Seattle, or not Seattle, in Chicago, that pays well, and I mean well, not being able to make rent, but well, let me know. Because I'm definitely going to toss that over to my wonderful girlfriend. Because she needs a good job out there. Whereas me, I could just work all the stupid coffee jobs that I want.
Yeah.
And make living off of tips. I don't know. But yeah, isn't it crazy to think like this is the first year that Chicago isn't like the big deal for us this year?
Yeah, no, I know. That's honestly fine.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've been there enough times where it's not too much of a bummer, but I feel like, as much as everybody likes to keep to a routine.
Right.
Or not a routine, but like things like this where it's like, oh, well, we do this every year.
Yeah.
And this is the first year that like it's not happening.
Yeah.
I'm not too mad about it.
I'm not too mad about it either.
But you know what?
Especially because the thing I was least looking forward to about going to Chicago was Riot Fest.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I feel like we should still make a trip out then. We should make a trip out, but not for Riot Fest. We should just fucking hang.
Yeah.
Like I told, like hit up fucking Josh and the gang, go to Best Intentions, fucking eat wherever.
Yeah. And we can wait until like after September, because then On East will be living with me.
Okay. Oh, she's living with you now. I had no idea. So how did this all come about? Please tell me this wonderful news.
She's gonna come live with me end of September.
Okay.
That's the news.
How cute.
Yeah.
And she's gonna what's she gonna do out there?
Work. I mean, she currently, she is a manager at Old Navy.
Yeah.
So she's probably gonna be a manager at either Old Navy, Gap, or Banana Republic, because that's all like the same parent company.
Okay, how sick.
So she'll transfer to one of those out here, and then, I don't know, I've told her just like, if she doesn't like doing that, to take time and look for something she'd rather do.
Yeah.
I think it's just something more interesting, because it's not like it's pressing for her to, like, get something immediately.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to do it because she wants to work and make money and contribute, but, yeah.
Well, how nice. You guys are actually going to live together now.
I know. It's going to be so nice having somebody here.
Wow. So you're always fucking hesitant for me to move into your fucking gaming room. But Anais comes over and you're like, oh my god, how great.
Yeah, well, because she can look at my pee-pee.
I've known you longer.
So? Why don't you look at my pee-pee?
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have known Anais.
That's true.
See?
That doesn't mean anything.
You're not giving me credit where it's due.
Nah.
And that credit is the second bedroom.
That's the reward. That's your finder's
I've slept in it already. I slept there before the desk was even there.
That is true. Yeah, you slept on a bed in this apartment before I slept on a bed in this apartment.
That is true.
There was a spider on the guest's bed the other day. I haven't seen a spider in 48 hours.
The raid really did the trick, huh?
I don't think it was the raid, because really the raid was kind of like a desperate attempt, to be honest, because raid doesn't really work on spiders like that. It kills on contact. Like, if you spray a spider directly with fucking poison, it'll die. But spraying it just, on an entryway doesn't really deter them from coming in. Unless you get, a special, scorpion and spider spray.
Gotcha.
But you have to, order that.
Did your parents see this?
I'd like to say it's the essential oil diffuser. But that's probably just confirmation bias.
How was seeing your family this weekend? Did they get to see the spiders? Tell me all about that.
Oh, yeah, they got to see the spiders.
That's dope.
They were like, yeah, you live in a, horror house.
Because of the spiders.
Yeah, because of the spiders. It's not good, man.
You're making a latte.
I'm not going to say, I
spider
live in
opens the fridge to get, a little bit of bread. Yeah. And goes, hey, what's up?
Hey, dude. It's I'm not going to say, right. It's a, nightmarish, horrible living environment. But it's, it's uncomfortable.
Right.
The fact that they've been all over the place. It's not, one isolated area. It's everywhere. So it's I check my sheets before I get in bed. Because they've been on the bed in the spare room, why wouldn't they be on the bed in my main bedroom? So I've just been on the lookout for.
They're working their way to kill you.
Yeah. Oh my god, what if they do you think if they kill me, they'll continue to pay rent? They'll transfer the lease?
They're gonna kill you, and then they're gonna absorb all the musical energy that you let go to waste, and then the next Gully EP will all be done by spiders.
What if they kill me, right? And then they all invade my body and puppet me, and they continue doing my job and everything. So it's kind of like Ratatouille.
No, Weekend at Gully's.
It's Weekend at Gully's meets Ratatouille, but it's spiders. And they're not pulling on my hair. They're actually in my corpse, controlling me. And they're going to work and hey guys, and typing on my computer and stuff. And
hey Brad, how you doing? I'm good. I'm vegan.
Yeah.
The spiders have just lived with you so long, and they get all your fucking all your tropes down.
Mm-hmm. They just walk in. They're like, "Ooh, my back sure hurts today, guys."
They walk in.
I'm
They're
tired.
like, "Ugh, god damn, I'm a white guy and I haven't said the N word in 20 minutes. How do you guys feel?"
Oh, my back is sweaty.
I'm sweaty.
I'm sweaty.
You guys want to talk
My
about
back hurts.
gentrification? I've done it.
So they all. They're like,
Yeah, well, that's how they gain their trust.
mm.
It's just like, yeah, I don't you just love it?
Don't you just love?
And then no one asks any questions.
Yeah.
I listened to an unnamed true crime podcast where nobody realized that 2 children were dead for 2 days, and I feel like some spiders could get away with something like that.
Yeah. What if spiders are just behind all like crime sprees?
No, we know who's behind it.
Oh, it's the cicada.
The fucking cicadas.
The cicada
That's right.
behind all of the crime. Wow, it's not even. The spiders think they have free will, but it's really the cicada pulling all the strings. Oh my God.
Guys are fucking mad at a 2-party system. You know nothing about cicadas versus the bees. All right? If you want to fucking vote on a platform, you want to vote pro-bee. Anybody who's pro-bee, you want to vote on that. Not because of saving agriculture or any fucking thing like that, because pro-bee is anti-cicada.
Yeah, and the cicada book bad Riot Fest lineups.
Absolutely. Because the year with the cicadas, that was 2015?
What?
That wasn't bad.
It was last year.
Last year kind of sucked, yeah. Except for Jawbreaker and like the Hotelier.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember who the fuck we liked.
Nobody.
Culture Abuse played. That was cool.
Yeah, Culture Abuse was good.
But I think Cap and Jazz, yeah. Jawbreaker, Culture Abuse, and the Hotelier. I think are like the only memorable
for a 3-day
sets.
fest. That's
Yeah, and we're the
bar.
only people who went every fucking 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm totally down to skip Riot Fest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already skipping it. It's just a matter of what
I'm gonna sell my ticket then.
What I end up doing in September.
You should come to Seattle.
I like that idea.
You can stay here. I can make you lattes.
Yeah, you know what? I saw your sister's Instagram story, and you know what? You do a pretty alright job. It looks alright.
Thanks, man. That one came out bad too.
How so?
Just like it didn't have the right texture.
Like
Dude, my lattes come out like velvet. They're so smooth.
A real coffee shop worker here. Gentrifier Brad Gully.
Anyway. Yeah, come to Seattle.
I'm down. Anything's better than here.
Wayward Vegan Cafe.
No.
We'll go to El Chupacabra.
No.
You don't like El Chupacabra?
I honestly don't remember the food from the time that we drove up there. I've done a lot of driving up to Seattle now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad about it. I will say I think the time I went with Tori was a little bit better than when we drove up there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because I went up there with Tori and we went to really cool bars and ate like the best food, while when we stopped in Reading, we went to the sports bar across the street from
that was a good
the
time.
hotel, and the American Sniper was sitting right next to us.
Yeah, dude. How often do you get to say that happen?
Shit. And also, like, the real American Sniper was not next to us, but a white man with an AK-47 tattooed on, like, almost his whole arm was sitting next to us and flirting with the bartender. I imagine they were dating.
Yeah.
But what a bar that was. And I feel she was, like, super bummed out that you weren't drinking anything. Because I think she was like, oh, well, we're all sad sack of shits here. Who are you?
Yeah.
Mr. Positive, not drinking here tonight.
I'm just a guy whose stomach hurts when he drinks too much alcohol. or sometimes any alcohol.
Also, that was like an excruciating drive at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, it was rough. But now I'm here, living it up. And by living it up, I mean going to work, coming home, and playing video games.
Which brings us to the question part.
Ooh.
We have a question from at off.screen on Instagram.
Okay, I know who this is.
The question reads, my question to Brad, what's the functions like up in the dub?
What the functions like in the... No functions I've been to. I went to a...
We did get your scene report a couple episodes ago.
Yeah. That was good. I went and saw the Bodega Boys live. That was kind of a function.
Did you talk about that already?
I don't.
No, you talked about almost seeing them. Yeah, so like
it was okay.
Talking about how, yeah, I love the Bodega Boys. Like, and I will listen to every podcast. But man, is that live show not good?
Like, it was funny. There's jokes.
I think it's like it's a good way like to kill time. Like, it's not like it's a waste of your time to go.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just. I think I just had this thing like built up in my head. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go see the Bodega Boys and blah blah blah. And then I was like, oh, this is it, huh?
Yeah.
I honestly would have much rather stayed at the Italian restaurant that I was at that night and just getting fucked up off the best Negroni I've ever had. Shout out to Chicago. Riot Fest sucked, but I don't know. Like, maybe we should just still go.
No, I'm down to not go.
I'm also down to not go.
At least for now. Like, I still want to go soon, but not in September.
Yeah, we can. All right, let's see. We have another question off of Twitter.com from user at Expecto Patronut.
Okay, my girlfriend.
Asking the question. Ask him what's the holdup with my allowance this week. which was the day after the Amazon strike. So I had to ask this question.
Yeah. She doesn't get an allowance. I give her money for Ubers and stuff.
How nice.
Yeah, well, she's got like a really long trip between work and home, and she ends up going home like super late at night. So I just rather her be able to Uber because I know she's tired and it's late. And yeah,
that's a good allowance.
Yeah, I mean, I've helped her buy some things.
Ooh, big baller.
Yeah,
big daddy.
I got the. The only reason I really got the essential oil diffuser was for her too. I like it now.
But would you like to ask the listening public questions themselves? I feel like they were questioning you, so you need to turn the fucking cards on them. Ask them what the fuck their problem is.
All right, listening public, where's Matt's allowance?
That is true.
Why are you all not paying Matt for being a great musician?
Whew, speaking of, fucking, I've the most exhausting day.
Oh yeah, your band recorded.
Both. Two out of the 3 bands recorded today.
Wait. Hold up.
As
far as I was aware, you were only currently in really one band.
Yeah.
So what is this 2 of 3 bands?
2 of 3. So, all right. I play in a couple bands.
Yeah.
Pathos, which I feel like is the main one currently.
Yeah.
Recorded a new EP today. Everything sounded fucking sick. There's a lot more I could say about it, but I'll just leave it at that. We have I'll say 4 songs probably, unless we ever record anytime soon, which I doubt that'll happen. But 4 new songs, which are all fucking fantastic, will come out sooner rather than later.
Right.
Kid Teeth, which, funny enough, so I've always thought it was like a weird thing, or not weird, but I just never got the whole like going out to a cabin and either like writing or recording an LP. That just never made sense to me.
Right.
And like there are bands who have done it, like the third Into It Over It record, which isn't the best one, but I think there are still songs on it where if they hadn't wrote that in solitude, like I don't think it would have came out the way that it did.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Foxing definitely wrote Dealer in a Cabin.
Mm-hmm.
And now the next Kid Teeth EP, LP, or session, whatever you want to call it, will be recorded up in a cabin in Big Bear.
Nice.
With my man Ian from X All My Wishes fame.
Ooh.
Tying this back into our DQ roots.
So you're just recording yourself?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just going to go out there, do all the songs, probably be out there for like a weekend because I didn't realize how long recording takes. And especially because there was the four of us and we all have our own like instruments and everything, like how long that took as compared to me just doing everything.
Yeah.
That's going to be a fucking headache of a time.
Yeah.
So I'll probably just take a whole weekend and then hang out with my man.
And then what is this third band?
Third band is a band. Currently, it's called Black until we get hit by some cease and desist letter from any other group currently called Black.
Okay.
But it's me and my man Cameron Burris.
Ooh.
And just another punk band.
Nice.
And we recorded our demo today.
Not Dip X Set, huh?
No. Well, who knows? You know what I'm saying? I think it's easier to get away with Black than Dip X Set. And plus it's like, I don't need Dip X Set because I don't need an X anywhere near like two of the most non-straight edge people.
Yeah.
I just don't need to have that fight. I'd rather argue the whole color thing than argue the whole, wait, so what's the X mean?
Yeah. Okay, I feel it. And then your fourth band, Floorbed.
Ugh.
Reunion tour.
Yeah.
So it's no longer an acoustic project.
Is it not now?
No, it's one electric guitar, one bass
acoustic guitar. Oh, throw me for a loop.
And it's kind of like that, like sort of like talky. I'm gonna sort of like
like
poetry.
Listener.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But a little more like yelly.
Oh, so like Being as an Ocean.
Yeah.
Fuck all of those bands. But
and
like
our genre is spoken truth.
Oh my god, that's like we could definitely get signed to In Vogue Records. They'd buy us up in a heartbeat.
Spoken truth.
Your love needs to touch my heart.
No. I think you gotta get like socio-political with it.
Okay, like what?
I don't know, like whatever.
I need to find the P tape. I'll find the P tape.
I don't know what that means. What are you saying?
The P tape.
What is this?
Donald Trump peed on somebody, and they're looking for it.
I didn't know what you meant by P-tape. That was a weird reference. I think we're still talking about the P-tape.
No, I don't.
What do you mean, where have I been? You're like frozen in time.
No, there's like this Vice Land thing, and of course it's fucking Vice. Still trying to hold on to whatever they can. Like Vice is making a new show trying to find all the alleged Donald Trump being a shitty person videos that are out there but haven't surfaced yet.
That'll change something.
So now my goal is to find all the shitty Brad Gully videos and to post those on the internet so that you can know the awful bastard that this man is.
Please don't. There's probably some bad ones out there.
No, the only video that I got is of us yelling at people in San Diego. I guess we could tell that story. So, none of us really called San Diego. What we call it is Stab Diego.
Okay. Yeah.
So, Don Quixote,
Yeah.
best screamo band to ever exist, was playing a show in San Diego that we got added onto last minute.
Yeah.
So we're driving to the venue. It's taking a long time. And what record is out at this time? Drake's If You're Reading This, It's Too Late.
Yeah.
Which got everybody acting in a whole different fucking mood, especially us.
Yeah.
So we were listening to it. We were in your mom's minivan.
Yep. Classic.
And we were just talking to people on the streets in San Diego, and they weren't feeling it. But we're just having a good time. We're amped up. We're almost to the gig, and we're stopped at a light, and it's green, and I'm just being a dick, and I lean out the window, and I go, "Yo, the light's green. Fucking move!"
Yep. Classic.
But I mean this to the car that's in front of us. Who hears us is this white kid in basketball shorts, a tank top, and a camo bandana. And he looks right at me, and I go, "Oh, God damn it, roll the window up." So we roll the window up, and we drive maybe a block until the next stoplight. And so we're stopped, and for some, there wasn't much of a break between those two stoplights. So we're stopped, and that kid who thought I was talking to him walks right past us and looks us dead in the fucking eye. And I remember looking at him and going like, "Oh, fuck, that's him." But what was going through your head at the time?
Hopefully this fucking weirdo on the streets doesn't pull out a gun or a knife or something and try to rip you GTA style out of the passenger seat.
And see, that's a good place to go from that, because right after that light, we see a Starbucks. I'm pretty dehydrated. We had just gone to some fucking place and I had a milkshake, so I needed water.
Yep.
So we see a Starbucks. We pull off into the Starbucks and we're just chilling. And I order my water and maybe something else, and I'm hanging out at a table. But my back is facing the main entrance. And Brad and our friend Tay are waiting in line trying to get their drinks. Mm-hmm. My back is facing towards the main door, and who walks into the main door but Mr. Army Commando in the basketball shorts? Walks in and sees me there. Sits at the table behind me looking at my back. And so what I heard was that this kid pulls out a hunting knife, essentially, and starts scratching off a scratcher.
Yep.
So this kid was already trying to intimidate somebody because I couldn't see him. I knew he was in there, but I couldn't see the knife.
Yeah.
And so he's scratching off a scratcher with his knife. And then he scratches it off, hangs out there for maybe a couple minutes more, and then leaves. And that was it. But at that time, I had no idea that he had the knife.
Yeah.
And so Brad comes up to me and he's like, "Yo, that dude's gonna fucking cut you up."
I'm a bad friend. Why did I let him sit there behind you for so long?
I mean, he didn't really do anything. I think it would have mattered if he had gotten up, because I guess he could have just gotten up and stabbed me in the back.
Yeah.
But he wasn't really doing anything. He was just standing there. And I think you guys are keeping a pretty good watch. I ultimately think he left because he knew somebody was watching.
I kind of have a history of seeing people in public with large knives. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just in weird places. I remember being I was in Santa Cruz at a Denny's. Some guy sitting in a booth by himself with a big ass hunting knife, sharpening it on a block.
Perfect place for it.
Just sitting there sharpening my knife.
He has to cut his eggs up.
And Denny, yeah. Rock hard Denny eggs.
He's gonna get a well done steak and eggs.
Nice.
at midnight, and so those knives aren't gonna get through it. He needs to have his old bucking knife.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that kid leaves, and so ultimately there could have been a time where I got stabbed before playing a show in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, the affectionate name, Stab Diego. I think we played a good show that day, though.
Was that at like the doghouse or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good. Yeah, it was a good show. We played well.
You laugh awkwardly because
I did some goofy shit.
The collapse course stuff.
Yeah, I did some goofy shit. Other than that, it was good.
What year was that? Like 2015?
Yeah.
2015 was the year of collapse core. And if you don't know what collapse core is, it's just being on the floor and doing your musical thing.
Yeah.
Which was really hot during the SoCal Scrams time.
Yeah.
And Brad actively participated in the Scrams core. In the collapse core, I mean.
I did participate in the collapse core. And it was bad. It was like very scripted. It was like, oh, I know I'm going to do this here. And I did it. And then I was like, ugh.
And then
why don't I just fucking play my instrument? Yeah. Good times playing Scrams. We should have Juice on here as a guest.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like we will. I was actually talking to him on Twitter about that. I think we will do the Don Quixote episode one day.
Oh my god, we will too?
Yeah. I feel like we should.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
One time when you're like down here for whatever reason, I think that's when we should definitely do the Don Quixote episode.
I'll be down there around Thanksgiving.
Oh shit.
Yeah, November and Christmas.
I do. That's 2 times. I feel if we fuck up, that's a failure as us as Rainier beer sponsors.
Yeah. It could also be their fault.
That is true. But I feel like in person, we can at least get a third party to be able to talk about the time that was.
Yeah, I'm sure we could.
Music is just so ridiculous.
Have you seen the Bridgetown Twitter?
The Bridgetown Twitter? No. I have seen the Instagram, which is just, like, if anything has been a shell of its former self, it's just that venue.
Whoever's running the Bridgetown Twitter is, like, not okay.
They used to have, like, some pretty good ones. Hold on. Let me look this up.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
There's a lot going on.
Did they, like, delete it or something?
No, it's
Oh,
still
no, I found it. I just don't follow it. 3 hours ago. It's free to do a show, but the deluxe package, green room, VIP experience, and you can say swear words, no homophobia, sexism, or other oppressive hate speech. Please, cost extra. Yeah. Who's running this Twitter?
It's all just jokes like that.
Which is weird. I just unpacked a bag. Holy shit, I just unpacked a bag I took on a flight a couple weeks ago, and I completely forgot I had an 8th in there from before we left. So it went through security twice, and I had no idea I had it. I even bought weed where we was at too. Fucking goddamn it. What?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
My kink is being exposed to a magnetar so suddenly that my body deforms into a spindle 250 times thinner than the normal diameter of hydrogen atom. Yo, what is this?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh man.
I also don't follow them, but our good friend Doug.
The man.
Yeah.
Mr. Bleep Bloop.
Mr. Bleep Bloop. Maker of good music.
True.
Good range of music too. He just like posted something that was like, finally, unfollowed Bridgetown and like their weird ass jokes or some shit like that. It was a little more fancy because he's like a smart guy. So he
yeah, I mean,
words.
like Bridgetown isn't anybody that we used to know.
Yeah,
like it's just this venue, and ultimately, what's funny about everything is that I feel more comfortable to hit them up to like do a show than I used to before.
Yeah, because nobody knows how shitty you are.
Yeah. It's not my fault that we didn't play any shows any there, but I'll keep that under wraps.
Yeah.
Do you remember? You know what? Fuck what you were gonna talk about.
It was more Bridgetown stuff, so never mind.
Well, this is kind of Bridgetown centric too. So I feel like we'll get to an episode where we describe the makings of this friendship here.
Yeah.
But I will say, I think one of the first times we hung out, and I think we both had like a good time being in each other's space, was when we saw the human enigma Pat the Bunny at Bridgetown. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was just such a weird night because I feel like we went on random too.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, Pat the Bunny's playing tonight.
Yeah. That was a good night.
Was it also like there's also another band that played that night. I won't name them, but I think you know who you're talking about.
I know who you're talking about, yeah.
And you were trying to get on a show with them, and what did they say about you?
So, okay, here's how it went down. Yeah, I tried to get on a show with them. I think it was just like, to me, they just said something or other, like, show's already booked, no open spots. Okay,
but
whatever.
They're being way bigger dickheads about it than that.
Right. But no. The thing that happened later was one of the people in that band does, like, hair.
Yes, I remember this.
And this person was cutting the hair of my ex-girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And my ex-girlfriend was like, oh, like, you play in that band. Like, my boyfriend likes your band. Like, he also does music like yours. Like, you guys should get him on a show sometime. And the hair person was like, yeah, that sounds great. And then my ex-girlfriend was like, well, it's not really like your kind of music. It's more like...
that's right.
Like, he makes more like kind of like emo music.
No, she undersold you. Oh my god, I totally forgot that's what happened.
Like, it's more like emo music. And then hair person was like, oh, never mind.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they were like complaining about being sad and girls at our shows. No, thank you. Complaining about government only.
We need somebody who has a flip phone.
Yeah. If you're not complaining about the struggle to seize the means of production, not.
If you're not currently making beans and only beans for dinner from about January to April, you need to get the fuck out of here.
One of the members of that band also had like a corporate job, just saying.
Well, you see, it's always petty little fucking band beefs like that kept us. I said this earlier to Cameron, and I said, you and I at that time were the most underappreciated musicians.
Yeah. People be hating.
Without a doubt. Like, we played close to, like, all those shows in every circle. And what did we get?
Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
No.
And there's no way to pinpoint exactly what it was that we did. Because there's no way that it... I mean, I talk shit on, like, one group. But you know what I'm saying? Like... What did we do? Like we were good.
Most shows you play, you talk about how you're the best band in the room.
Is that wrong? I feel like every band should feel that way.
Yes, and even if you are like not correct, it's fun to say.
Right.
Like, you know what? These people, they need to play more sports.
Absolutely. You know what? Like nobody.
Trash talking's fun. Trash talking should be a bigger part of music.
Absolutely.
People should just shit talk each other more.
Like, there are people, like, fucking basketball players do it to each other on Twitter all the time.
Yeah.
And they get paid millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And we're getting paid $0. Like,
$0.
What do we have to lose?
Yeah.
Like, we don't have any sponsorships behind us.
Yeah, we're not going to get, like, fined by the administration.
No, and, like, the whole fucking, like, trying to support a scene thing is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, if you're just not good, what am I supporting?
Right.
Like, that makes my co-assignment, like, not worth a damn.
Right, exactly.
And so, like, I feel like people could have, like, super fucked with us, and then they would have said that to other people, and they would have been like, oh, damn, like, these are some real taste makers here. Whereas, like, what? I'm going to be like, oh, like, everybody should listen to that song about the hat.
Your clock is off.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's 8:59.
It's just letting me know. I feel like the how long it takes to get to the 9, it'll actually end up being 9 o'clock.
Oh, shit. That's actually kind of nuts.
See?
Wait.
And this clock has been in my family for fucking generations.
Tell me when it stops. Did it already stop?
What's funny is you'll be able to hear it during the recording.
Has it stopped yet, or is it still going?
No, it's still going.
Holy fuck! Because I have the seconds hand on my laptop.
Cupertino.
Shit. Holy shit!
Hold on.
This is blowing my mind right now.
We might got one more. Oh, it's done now.
Wow, it was like 5 seconds off.
See?
That's kind of nuts.
That's crazy.
Actually. That's next level. That's future tech. How'd they do that?
And you didn't even make it.
Yeah. That's crazy, actually.
But you know, me and Brad Gully, underappreciated musicians. We really worked our fucking asses off and played all those fucking sweaty rooms and got nothing for it.
Yeah.
And all the bands that did aren't even a thing anymore.
So now we do this. Because you don't
like
have to carry
I said,
equipment.
Nope.
Don't have to go anywhere.
Nope.
There's no real struggle. I kind of have to pee right now. I guess that's one struggle.
Yeah, but like, have you like never played a show and then you're like, God damn it, I gotta piss right now?
Oh, you know, I always had to poop before we played. Just because what if I have to poop while I'm up there?
Right. And
it's no good.
One time we played a show at the Shea Cafe, and Don Quixote might have been the next band to go up, or no, not the next band, but we were definitely like a couple away from playing, and this was definitely after. What's funny enough is we left the venue, so this was after Brad and I had already left the venue and said, nah, we're good on music today.
Yeah.
We left the venue, got food, and then we came back. Brad has to go to the bathroom, and some fucking kid is playing an acoustic set in the bathroom.
In the fucking bathroom, dude.
And, like, that's fine.
No.
I don't know. Like, if
no,
that was your...
is that fine?
No, wait. If that was, like, your only choice for, like, you know, like, a venue, like, say, like, I don't know. Like, you're at a coffee shop or something, and, like, the open mic microphone just so happens to be near the bathroom. You do what you gotta do.
Right, but it's not fine because we're at a venue.
Where that kid could have played while people were setting
There's a
up.
stage, like, set up and lit. And
can you also talk about how whack it was that the 2 times we played at the Shea, they never let us play on the stage? Do you think that was like some weird like hierarchy shit? Like they never wanted the band to be above the people who were watching?
Was that both times?
Yeah.
I thought we played
I always thought it was so corny.
Are you sure?
Huh? Yeah. Oh. We played on the floor both times.
That is kind of fucking lame.
I thought that shit was so whack because I was like, oh, I'm finally playing the Shea Cafe. I have the fucking picture behind me of like the blue background, the red Shea Cafe letters. Yeah. And you're telling me I can't play on the goddamn stage?
Yeah, it's pretty lame.
Yeah. But anyway.
I don't remember that. I just remember the fucking idiot who decided to play an acoustic set in the bathroom. Like, what kind of goofy fucking, like, 2005 shit is that?
But imagine, like, you're just like, well, fuck this. I got to shit.
Oh, my God.
And so that kid's
if I had
like,
a bigger
going,
pair
like,
of balls, I would have done that.
and I love you. Like,
yeah, that would have been good. Yeah,
that'd have been great.
The best part about all of
like,
this,
if we had gotten if we had gotten like barred from playing shows after that, that would just make more sense. I'd feel more comfortable with that. What?
That would have been legendary.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I'd feel more comfortable not being able to play shows because you just had to fucking relieve yourself.
Yeah.
Other than, like, petty bullshit like, oh, he said he didn't like my band.
Yeah. Well, then, okay. So then I'm pissed, right? Because I can't use the bathroom because, you know, fucking moron is doing his stupid shit. The best part about this is some amount of time in the future...
I will. 5 months later.
5 months later, your band, Kid Teeth, is playing a show at some place called Dad's Den, which is basically just some guy's house.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. And I don't even know how we figure out that person is there.
Yeah, I don't remember how that came to conclusion.
Yeah, but it came up. And I was like, wait, you were the fucking guy who played in the bathroom while I was trying to take a shit. Or I needed to take a shit and I couldn't because you decided to play a set in the bathroom. Like, that was you. And I don't really remember how that played out other than me just kind of yelling at this guy. And
no, I can totally remember how that ended up playing out. It was like a very playful conversation. Like, it was not playful, it was friendly.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't like...
Because I think we both... Like, it was figuring out that Kid Teeth and then this kid had ended up playing a show at the Shea Cafe together.
Yeah. That's how
and
it
then
happened.
we were breaking down, like, the intricacies of that day, and then you figured out that was the kid playing in the bathroom.
Yes.
And you scolded him while Kid Teeth was ready to play. Like, we had already been set up. We were just waiting for the okay to play. And I think I had still had sunglasses on because we were making the point that day that we were going to be the most rock star band that played.
Yeah.
And so I had sunglasses on looking at this kid while you're yelling at him. And you're like, yeah, like, I don't know why you did that. And then that kid got, like, super awkward and quiet.
Yeah. Like, not even defensive, just quiet.
And then Pierce came and he's like, are you guys ready to go? And we were like, yeah.
Also, I don't think I was like being a dick.
No, but I mean, rightfully so. Like,
because I'm doing like the yelling, laughing kind of thing, you know, like you're the fucking guy, ha ha ha.
But think about it. Like, there's no way, like, coming from where like we did in our friend group, there's no way that kid had the same like type of relationship of like talking shit and be like, yo, you dumb fucking idiot.
I don't know. Poop's funny.
But I think that kid more felt hurt. He's like, oh, I don't know. I was just trying to do my thing, you know.
I wonder if we could find him.
I bet we could.
I still don't know why he did that. Like, was he making a point? Was it just like some goofy shit gimmick?
I think it was like because something about being like an acoustic artist probably didn't feel right for him to like play in front of everybody. Yeah. Where at the time where you played an acoustic show in front of everybody, you talked shit on the people who booked the show for misspelling your name, which a power move. It's not. I feel like I said that in a very condescending tone, but that was the most baller shit I think you've ever done.
Yeah, that's probably the coolest thing I've ever done.
I think that was kind of like that was a very baller show for the both of us, but we can get into that at a different time.
Yeah, we could save that story for another time. I will say the best, like. A quick note on that is that's like I have really bad stage fright. Like, I don't like speaking in front of people.
Right.
Like, I could always do music. Like, once I started playing or singing or whatever, like, I'm fine. But talking in front of people, really bad at it. Like, I was bad at it in school. I'm bad at it in my job. Like, everything. Yeah. So yeah, talking in front of people I don't know scares the shit out of me. But the best part about not playing like shitty DIY venues and playing like a place that actually has a stage and like lights and stuff is that you can't fucking see anybody in the room.
That is true.
Because it's so bright, and it's just like, oh, I'm just talking to an empty room. I can talk shit and talk this and that and play and yeah.
But I do, just to touch back on the show that happened at Dad's Den, I think after that immediately we played a set. I had the sunglasses on for like a cool minute. And then I remember saying to kids, straight edge is cool, but have you ever had an Angry Orchard? And that did not go over well with the people
yeah.
who were there.
That was the show where that guy had the wormwood tattoo.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, there was like a bunch of fucking whack kids at that show, but
yeah.
I mean, those kids, those kids weren't ready for somebody to just like talk on what was like going on in the room in that moment.
Yeah.
Like that's definitely like a scene and a genre of kids who are always like, yo, thanks for coming out, like thanks for supporting, and like we like to thank our friends for playing. And then I get up there and then I'm like, whew, that song was long. You ever thought about having sex before?
People don't like being talked to. They like being talked at.
Or they just, I mean, like I said, like from the beginning, I think people always like to just agree with things that they already think about.
Yeah. Well, saying things like thanks for coming out, support, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's just noise.
Right.
It's filler. It's like having a vocal tick, you know?
Yeah. Or it's like, and then like the next step up from that, which isn't anything better, but it's like always kids are like it's always some kid in a fucking hardcore band. He's like, and he's white, and he's like, I'm gonna say something fucking controversial. Hope you guys don't hate me for it. Yo, fuck the cops, first and foremost. And then it's like, well, duh. Like, who's going to disagree with you, you idiot? Where it's like, you know, I don't even remember the last thing that I talked to anybody at a show about. But I remember it was definitely more engaging than like, yo, cops are bad people.
Cops are bad people.
Oh, I don't think this is the last Kid T show that was played, but I can definitely remember one of the most like recent shows we had played which was definitely last year, I want to say. One of the most recent shows that we had played, I remember telling kids that they probably don't have sex because of how much they're tweeting. Mm-hmm. And I said you can't be tweeting that much while also having like have a continuous like sex life.
Right.
That didn't fly over. But I'm also not wrong.
Are you ever wrong?
No, never.
Same.
I think this is time to wrap it up.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say.
Like a pita bread. Yeah, I think we'll get them. Our height and our fame is rising slowly but surely. And I think we will continually get questions. I don't think we'll get any questions about the band, but, you know, just stupid shit.
Yeah. People are stupid.
Absolutely.
You can't expect stupid people to say worthwhile shit.
No, I don't expect anybody to say anything worthwhile other than, like, I can count on one hand how many people I, like, expect to say anything worth of note.
Yeah.
Anything to plug this week, or you're dry?
A
hand job without lotion.
Would I ever have anything to plug?
I don't know.
I don't really do much.
We don't speak to each other for weeks at a time. You could be doing anything.
It's true. I could be doing anything, but I'm most likely doing the most expected thing.
That's true. Which is nothing.
Have
you gone to that bar that's down by your house that I wanted to go to that one night? Have you ever, like, just even attempted to go in there?
No.
God damn it. Well, I'll go. I'll see you in September and we'll go.
Thought about making an affogato tonight.
No, with vegan ice cream?
Yes. Nothing wrong with vegan ice cream.
There's a million things wrong with vegan ice cream, but we won't get me started. I have nothing to plug. You know, I feel like I said all the band shit in the middle of the podcast. Like I said, you know, this will come out when it comes out. If you keep listening, we appreciate it.
Cool.
Yeah, that's podcasting for you. we'd like to give
what that is?
What?
The thing.
The thing. There you go. Thanks to the sponsors, Serta, Rainier Beer, and would you like to look at that? Hold on, we got a new sponsor. If you would like to donate to the And That's the Thing GoFundMe, we will be donating 30% of the proceeds to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital.
Nice.
That's right, 30% will be going to children in need. The other 70% you need to not ask a fucking question about.
Ooh. It's going to body modifications.
Shh. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be Dave Navarro, and I'm going to learn how to spin by my nipples.
Do what?
Spin by my nipples?
What is this? What? What does this mean?
You hook up to some suspension shit, and you spin by your nipples.
Oh, fuck.
But I don't think you did that. What I will say is, if you have time today, tonight, whenever you listen to it, look up Ink Master Live when Dave Navarro hooks up his back and he spins in a circle to introduce Ink Master Live. And it looks exactly like SpongeBob after he's done with the Goofy Goober song in the first SpongeBob movie. Have yourself a good laugh. Have yourself a good night. Have some sex. Drink a Rainier beer. And think about Brad Pitt when you go to sleep tonight.
Let me know if you want to buy a 3-day pass to Riot Fest.
Yeah, we're selling it thanks to the sponsor, Riot Fest.
Also be wholesaling spiders.
Spiders. You want one? Buy one.
Red Gully's Spider Emporium.
So that way I can.
I don't own a store, I own a boutique.
Word around town, I'm that fucking bitch. Word around town, I'm that fucking bitch. Fuck a trend, I'm clean when I ain't trying to be. You see me, nigga? I'm who your bitch is trying to be. I'm riding with a foreign nigga named Fresco. And we fresh, ho, with no dress code. I see you gassed up, yeah, you all wrapped up. That's how you get passed up while you run laps, bruh. Pop goes the bitch, thought she fucking with me. Now she pop that pussy to pay off them parking fees. Goddamn, I'm the motherfucking shit. Goddamn, I'm the motherfucking shit.